Hollerin with Hollenbeck. Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.
Bastards.
I know. So anyway, I'm all fired up now. I'm ready to run through a freaking wall.
Should we go to the mutt?
Do right now?
Yeah.
Just forget this?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Everyone, thanks for listening. I don't know if you caught any of that, but you got the little things hanging off you. Does that bother you?
No, that's all right.
You can position yourself a little bit more that way if you want.
No, I like being in a corner.
We've got another. Holler with Hollenbeck. We haven't talked we've talked here and there, but we haven't really gone. It's been a month, I think, before we actually recorded. So we recorded a bunch prior to the holidays, so that you could enjoy and I can enjoy the holidays as well.
Yeah, it's been a long run, man. I'm glad to be back in here for sure.
Man, it's been a while. So here's what I want to do. I want to warm you up first. Can I warm you up?
Please do.
Okay. Can I get a little closer?
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do. So this is loaded questions.
Okay.
I'm just going to throw some at you. You don't have to be, I'll edit the ones that aren't good.
You don't have to edit me, you know that.
Yeah, that's true. All right. What is your favorite activity in a park?
Swings.
Swings.
They still get me, bro. I was at, we have a park by our place at our Crescent Bar. We don't go there a ton because we're on the boat or doing whatever, but kids go there sometimes. I'll get on that swing. Still tickles the old tummy when you hit the top.
It does. Do you still want to go to the very all the way up,
or kind of you kind of bumps you a little bit?
Yeah, it bumps you hard. You come down a little bit because you've gone so high.
Yeah, bumps me really hard when I come down.
Chain? No, what do you think? Are you a fan of the chain swings or the rope type swings?
Okay, well, Trav, I'm 315 pounds. I'm gonna go with the chain. The rope one. I sat on a rope one before. It was 3 inches off the ground. It was 3 feet before that. So,
did you twist? Did you twirl yourself around every once in a while?
I was a big get real high and then bail off that thing.
How fun was it when you'd walk to a park or go to a park and they had a tire swing that you could just spin? It wasn't like a tire swing where in the regular swing set area, but you could just. Did you ever get up and get 3 or 4 people on there and just?
Yeah, I was always the fat kid though, so I was the one having to push everybody.
Hey,
Joe, want to come on the tire swing with us? Me, chubby ass running. Yeah, and then they're just okay, push us now. I'm like, what the shit?
So, all right. Well, let's just go right since we're going into this. Cause I'm a little cold. We want to warm up a little bit, thinking of the summer.
Yeah.
Dairy Queen, the old Dairy Queen that had the. Where you'd have your baseball, t-ball, anything.
They had the little roundabout thing with the little horses on it.
Was it? I guess that's what it was. It was just a merry-go-round and some slides, and then the little horse that would actually kind of have a spring on it, and go back and forth.
No, they had the horse that was it was the thing that you put on it would go around by itself. It was you didn't have to put a quarter in it, dude.
And you press the button, it would just go.
It would go.
I remember even hearing the music to that. Remember?
Yeah.
Play a little music?
Used to go there all the time for church, after church.
Oh, really?
Grandparents, yeah. I'd always go with the standard crispy chicken sandwich with the Butterfinger Blizzard. That's it.
Dude, Butterfinger Blizzard.
Extra Butterfinger crushed it.
Sounds to the 315.
Well, that was a long time ago. I had a Blizzard in quite some time.
I know. Are you sticking well to your New Year's resolutions and this and that? You watching your macros?
Yeah. I really am, actually. Sucks. Actually, it's not that bad. If you plan ahead, it's not bad.
I got to throw this out. Just met with Liz Martinez last night. Because they're sponsoring Full Buddy Cast for the next month. That is takebackyourlifenow.net. You use FBC 2020 and you can get 20% off what they have to offer. They are nutritionists. They talk about your nutrition. They go great with your MyFitnessPal app, which I have. I think you have that as well.
I do. And
then they kind of give you your routine. Now you can have your first steps, which is a 12-week routine. They have a 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day plan as well. They give you ideas of what you can eat, what you can interchange out, what you should focus on when you're planning your meals. And again, hit them up, takebackyourlifenow.net, FBC 2020. So are you still with your nutritionist?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Good. It's going good. It's just it's more or less just following macros. And just juggling, like maintenance phases to cutting phases to, kind of building phases. So there's just different phases. It's just the science behind it to get everything, dialed into where you're trying to hit your goals that you want to hit.
Yeah, I was noticing that as well. Oh. I don't know how he did so well, though.
Dude, I can't hear anything probably.
Now look at that. That's pretty good.
Well, now it is.
But
it wasn't doing that when I was just talking.
Okay, now talk.
I am talking.
But when I was talking before, it was literally like minuscule. Now look at it.
That's so much better.
No wonder, dude.
We missed a lot.
We need to get a production. Dude. If you guys know any production people out here, come on out because we just recorded for 12 minutes with the thing not even plugged in. Give me another card.
Okay,
bitch.
All right. If you had to guess, what do you think? Okay, that's too close to home.
Whoa.
What do you think will be the next major event in world history?
Okay.
World War III. What one food item do you wish, now that we're talking about all this, what one food item do you wish was healthy?
Chicken chalupa and chips and salsa from Mazatlan.
Just the healthiest.
I wish I could eat that every meal.
So I went to Mazatlan the other day, couldn't find the chicken chalupa on the menu.
Bro.
Anywhere.
Look on it's not, yeah, you can.
They got new menus. They got these foldy menus now. It's weird.
It's like a side dish.
It is?
It's like this big. It's
when was the last time you ordered it?
A couple months ago.
Okay.
Does Andy still work there?
Andy still works there, yeah.
Then just tell him you want chicken chalupa.
That's all I have to say?
Yeah.
All right.
Chicken chalupa deluxe.
I went there twice and I've looked for it.
Chicken chalupa deluxe, bro.
Okay.
And then when you get that thing, you smash it all up, throw a little salsa on top, and go ham.
I'm ready to. Sour cream or no sour cream?
That's the deluxe sour cream and guacamole.
Ooh.
See.
Oh man, this is so nice to be able to be heard again on this thing too.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, what no longer holds your interest? What back in the day used to hold your interest, but now it's like, eh?
Oh, like honestly, probably like sports cards, like baseball cards and things like that. I was a freak when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, eh.
Yeah, and the best card you had, I think you mentioned, was the Griffey, or was there?
That was like the one. I mean, I had so many awesome cards, but the one that was like the standout was when I was like really fishing for the Fleer. The Fleer.
Was it Upper Deck? You mean Upper Deck?
It was Fleer. I had the Upper Deck already. It was the Fleer one.
Oh, really?
And it was like it had just come out like Griffey's Junior card or Griffey Junior, Ken Griffey Junior's rookie card.
Right.
And I was like, I need this card. And he's like, pick a pack. And I picked the bottom right, pulled that bitch out.
Well, the funny thing is I was talking to Eric Madrid. Eric Madrid loves these episodes, by the way. And he listened to that one. I'm going to pull up. I wonder if he has a question for you. But he was like, dude, these stories are classic. Let's see. He was talking about, he said, just listened, Pfeiffer is definitely going to be the guy who says shucks and darn all day. Then he says go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs. And then we asked about the Enumclaw Golf Course. He said, how's that going? He was one of the ones that, I don't know if you listened to the one with me and T on yet, but that's the one where the cops came and yeah, he was.
I listened to it.
Yeah, him and I were part of that one, big time. So, anyway, I remember the card shop in town, specifically hitting it up with him. But what was your, other than Griffey, like what was your other, like can you name like some of the other cards that you had that you can remember off the top of your head?
It was huge, like when we get like basketball was obviously Jordan, Larry Bird, like Isaiah Thomas,
right.
Spud Webb,
yeah,
and Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah,
he was a freak. I love that dude.
The human highlight reel.
That guy was a freak. But and that type of stuff, like baseball, I used to love baseball. I mean, I like going to games.
Right.
I got to be honest with you, though. I've never been to a Mariners game at Safeco ever.
What?
And I used to go all the time when I was like the Kingdom.
Kingdom. Oh yeah, absolutely.
But like
right field.
Yeah, but like I heard it's awesome. It's just like a huge social beer garden, like whatever. Probably right up my alley, but I've just never been.
We should go.
Yeah, I say that every summer or whatever. Like, let's go, and then we're like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, baseball kind of fizz for me. I like. I'd rather watch like paint dry than watch it on TV. You know what I mean? Honestly, I mean, I do enjoy it. Like once you start getting close to the postseason and like this and that, like everybody, but like to watch 433 games throughout or whatever they play.
I think they play like 100 and
still. That's too many.
Something. 100 and... I'm trying to get basketball mixed up. Basketball, they play a lot of games, though, too.
Yeah, but it's not as long as season either. Maybe it is. I don't know.
What do you think about the NFL wanting to... Are they wanting to decrease preseason? Or are they wanting to increase postseason, too?
They're trying to decrease... They're trying to, like, basically have 2 preseason games and make the season, like, 18 weeks long plus postseason.
Right.
I think that's okay. Here's the 2 sides of it, right?
Okay.
From a business perspective, in the NFL, they make billions of dollars every weekend just on TV and sales and whatever, right? Think of what like a stadium makes for a game on beer sales and food sales alone, right? And ticket sales and all that. And then the NFL and the media and all that stuff, well, how much they make per game. But then you think of from a player standpoint, and you're like, suck it,
right?
You might make. I don't even know if you'd make more money necessarily because your contract's probably going to still be the same.
Right.
You're going to beat the piss out of your body more, and then, I mean, what's the point of it? I mean, I see the point of it from the business side of it, but from a player's perspective, unless it's a significant amount of money, there's no reason to do it. Now,
there were people when Lynch got signed that were messaging me saying, "Should we start a Twitter?" Go trending with the hashtag Hollenbeck for Oline to see if we could get you to suit up for the O-line for the playoff games, kind of like how Lynch suited up for these games that are coming up. So,
we're getting an uprise for that?
Did you want to do that?
Are we getting an uprise for that?
What does that mean?
I mean, people really are about ready to start.
They were messaging me saying, "Dude, let's get this thing trending on Twitter," which I think would be like 7 of us. But.
All right, here's the thing. Couple things with that. Would that be cool? Yeah, that would be great. Realistic? Not a chance. Not realistic.
But how long into a game do you think you'd be able to last if you were to have to suit up right now? You're starting O-line.
I could get through a game. I'm not worried about that, but I'd be so screwed afterwards. Not even that. Here's the thing. In shape-wise and this and that, it would be tough, right? Because game shape, playing shape is different than running on a treadmill or doing whatever.
Right.
That, and then obviously how banged up I already am with the hip and shoulders and all this stuff. But the biggest thing is this. When you have a helmet on your head every day and you're hitting each other and getting hit like that, you could become desensitized to it. When you take that helmet off and don't do that for 10 years that I haven't played, and you put a helmet back on, you get nicked with that thing and you have a headache. I'm dead serious and you're seeing stars. I'm being honest with you. It's it's the craziest thing because you're heightened to all that stuff again, or maybe your brain's just not swollen anymore, and you're not, and you can feel everything, but
you're used to it. Now you're not.
I mean, every day. That's the thing with like these guys. People ask me all the time. Like, there's I can picture him, but I can't think of his name right now. He's the left tackle for the Rams. He's been playing like 17 years in the NFL, O-lineman. Played at LSU. Anyways, the guy's a freak. But here's the thing. If you never stop doing it and continue and can stay healthy enough to do it, then you can continue to do it. But I mark my words, as soon as that guy stops playing and is not getting hit and not in that element every single day, after a year or after 6 months, dude, after I got done playing, and I didn't even play the extent of anything close to what he's doing. 6 months into it, after I was done playing, you get up to take a leak and you can barely walk. Your body's just destroyed.
Really?
But if you're continually doing it every day,
no big deal.
No, it's just it's your routine. But
what would take it? How much money, minimum, not max, minimum, would it take you to get back on the field for the playoffs? I'm not.
I would do it. I would do it. It's not. I'm not. It's not even. It's not even a realistic question though.
$5,000
For the playoffs?
Yeah.
Would I get a contract after that $5,000?
No. This is your plan. This is we'll go per game minimum amount. Where you're like, yeah, okay, maybe I won't.
And I'm the starting guy.
You're starting.
No, I'm going in the condition and the way I am right now.
The way you are right now, minimum amount of money to get you out there, the minimum that you would do it for.
I would do it for.
Don't get greedy. The minimum amount
Per game.
per game.
Well, okay, so I know what they make.
I know what you know. I know you know what they make, but what?
Well, in the playoffs, it's different. Every player makes the same amount.
That's what I'm saying. But you're out of this. This loophole is just for signing Joey Hollenbeck to whatever he says the minimum amount is, but it has to be the minimum amount. Like it can't be. Oh, I'll do it for $2 billion. No.
I would do it for probably $15,000.
Yeah, I had that in my head. I had $15,000. That's a good call. I like that.
But
That's a football. That's a football right there. Football guy.
You know what I'm thinking though?
What?
After that, I'll be injured.
You'll double it.
I'll be injured. So then they'll have to keep me through another year.
Oh, okay. $15,000 with a contract for another year.
Not $15,000 per game the next year.
So when it comes to game planning, I got in this argument with my friend on Facebook, a Facebook argument. The ones that really matter.
Those are deep.
And so we played the third ranked defense. The Eagles were the third ranked defense, and he was just like for rushing, but they were like the 19th ranked passing defense. So you're going to pass against that defense more than you're going to run against them. In fact, we're known for running first play of the game. We passed the first play of the game. We also have Lynch, who's kind of ramping up a little bit. You're not going to put him out there for every play. He's not going to be your first down back for the most part. And then you have Travis Homer, who's also unproven,
but he's proving himself quickly.
Right.
Especially with Lynch on his back, giving him love every time.
But he didn't do that much running-wise this game. Mm-mm. So he was like, that's what he posted on Facebook. Get Homer out of there. Put Lynch in. We need Lynch. I'm like, so my thing, and tell me if I was wrong, because I want to know if I'm wrong or right. And you can tell me, dude, Travis, you're completely wrong. Okay. I'm like, dude, third ranked defense, rushing. You're not going to run against him. So yes, you're going to use Lynch for the goal line stands, and you'll use Lynch for the third and short yards, right? But other than that, he ain't running. Plus, if you get past these guys, which you're planning on doing with the passing game, you now have a back who's Lynch, who's going to be a little more ready, a little less banged up heading into that next game. So you're going to pass against these guys, which we did. Do you disagree or agree with that?
I agree with that. Or if you were going to use Lynch like they did a couple times, is get him out in the flats, throw the ball to him, and let him go, because he's not going to get through that line in open field. Right. I mean, I'm not saying it can't be done, but I think you're right.
But you're right. And his thing was like, no, you would put your best running back out there against a best defense.
I see both sides of it, but that's not. Why?
Exactly. Not worth it.
If we can pass the ball, there's no reason to do that.
Right. And the Packers are ranked 23rd in rush defense. I think we're ranked 24th in rush defense. And they're ranked 14th in pass defense. So there you're going to be able to do more running, more play action. Probably going to run play action more than you are going to be just straight up passing like we were against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree?
I agree. I think that we're going to, well, who knows, dude? That's the thing about the playoffs. Everybody's different than they were during the season. It's a whole new season once you get to the playoffs.
Why is that? Explain.
Because now you're looking at, instead of looking at this mountain, you're looking at this like 4-game stretch, and if you can make it happen, you're there. And it's like weird, like guys that are banged up all season long,
all said to get like,
are like banged up even the week before. Well, look at Ertz last week had a freaking broken ribs and lacerated kidney. And the dude plays. Like, okay,
right.
But that's the thing. Like when you get into the playoff realm, it's like a whole different animal. Like I remember the first Where was it at? It was in Seattle. The first, because when we
The Super Bowl run you're talking about, right?
no, the year before that, I think we went to the playoffs too. I don't remember, but anyways, whatever it was, it's like literally once that hits, it's go time.
Does it change the whole atmosphere even in like
Everybody, the coaches,
locker room?
everybody. It's like you're showing up for day one, like, and you're ready to go. But instead of looking at training camp and a 16-week schedule and all this other stuff and trying to get there, you're there now. So now you either show up or go home. You know what I mean? So everybody's like, okay. You go one game at a time. So you don't know if you don't look at 4 games, you look at one game. And then you look at the next game. And then if you get to the next one, you look at the next one. Right? And so it's a whole different animal once you get there. It's cool to see, honestly. The first time I saw it, I was like, okay, this is different. Different than what you've seen any other part of the season.
So when it comes to playoffs, what like are people more critical? Like players, like you're like, dude, come on, dude, or are they like are you trying to pump each other up?
Yeah, it's more. No, it's more or less like everybody has their A game on. Everybody. That's why you see like, look at Tennessee, dude. That's the thing. Like everybody's a whole different animal. Like I said, once you get there, it's like you're 1 week at a time, and that's all you got. So practices are ramped up. Everything's way more intense. Everything's fired up. Everything's faster. Everything's going.
Wow.
It is. It's just crazy. It's pretty cool to see. And that's why you see like upsets like you saw last week.
Yeah.
And then, who knows what's going to happen. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with Tennessee and freaking Baltimore. Now that Tennessee's rolling, and they got confidence right now, and they're like, they got a lot of stuff going right now. And so it's like, it's going to be interesting to see.
I'm interested to see. Now, I kind of want to see Vikings. Vikings aren't great, but I don't know. I feel like right now with the Niners, I'm that fan when the Seahawks did their Super Bowl run and won, and they're like, oh, they're not that proven. They're not that proven. They're just getting lucky. I feel like that fan with the Niners. I'm like, oh, they're not that good. They're not that good. But are they that good?
They're pretty good. Their defense is good.
Their defense
Real good.
is good.
The Bosa dude's legit. Who knows? I think it's going to come down to, well, obviously, I think the way that we've taken this path with losing to the Niners and then going to Philly and hitting Green Bay, I like the way we're looking in our matchups better than 49ers do. But if it works itself out, I would love to see us going against the 49ers for the NFC Championship
in San Francisco. And that would make it so much more, that last game, week 17, that'd make it so much more critical.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Or the Vikings win and we win, we host the NFC Championship. First time ever that a 5th seed hosts a 6th seed for a championship.
I heard Full Buddy Cast is going to be buying us all tickets for that.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, the tickets after the game.
We're all standing outside. Oh, guys, no, we're over here at Pyramid Brewing.
No, yeah, over here.
13 coins. Oh, look, guys, look at guys, King 5's right there in the window. Let's see if we can get on TV, guys.
We're at the Applebee's.
Hold up this Full Buddy Cast sign.
Please. By the way, I got stickers. Can't wait to give you some. I want to give you some stickers.
I'm going right on the kicker. How come there's not one on that one
There
yet?
should be one. I don't know.
I'm
new.
bro.
I'm new to this whole thing.
New.
We need to go. I'm not going to air this. Maybe not. But Craig Bentley. Do you remember Craig Bentley at all? Maybe not. Maybe. He was 99.
Super familiar. Well, yeah, I bet if I saw him, I know exactly who it is.
So he actually commented. I said in an episode, dunk on a basketball hoop. If anyone says dunk, post on my wall, dunk on a basketball hoop, you'll get a signed picture of me dunking on a basketball hoop when I was in 7th grade. Well, he commented dunk on a basketball hoop, and I kind of want to go surprise him. Rather than just mail him, kind of Publishers Clearinghouse, just knock on his door and surprise him. Here you go. Here's that, and shake his hand, and you be there too. Shake his hand, and then I'll have somebody else videotape. And
I need to be there too.
You want to do that?
If you want me to, yeah.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I think it'd be starstruck with me. And then he'd be like, oh, hey, what's up, Joe?
I'll be like, what's up, bro?
He's like, Travis Kenny.
I'm just the one holding the poster of you, and like $3 store balloons. Just with a big smile on my face, and a tuxedo T-shirt.
I do like that. I do like the dollar store balloons. Yeah, that sounds great. Actually,
if you want to go publish a clearinghouse, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go all out with that. But we need to do that. So,
you know what I need? I need somebody to sponsor Hollerin with Hollenbeck. That's what I need.
That'd be great. Do you know anybody out there that's like a small business owner or anything like that? Like, yeah, throw a name on there for a few episodes. You don't have to name them, but do you know a few?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, let's do that.
I want them to reach out to me though.
Oh, but you already have some names in mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to see that they come to you.
No.
And then you would know that they're into it. That's you.
Oh, come on.
It's got to be the wife.
Maybe. We're trying to plan a trip.
Yeah, for your birthday, 40th?
Well, listen to this. We planned my 40th the other day. We were going to go to we're going to go to Austin because of food scene and whatever, you know. And I heard it's awesome. I've always wanted to go, but I haven't had a chance yet. So I was like, let's go there for my 40th. Well, found an awesome place, kind of half-ass booked it a little bit. Keto Tommy and his wife came over and we're like, let's go. Had a couple cocktails. We're like, screw it, let's book it. Book the flights, the whole nine. Calls me the next morning. He's like, bro. I'm like, what? He's like, we got a problem. I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, I'm a dipshit. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, why? And he's like, I just looked at my calendar, and that's our mandatory week-long whole company thing we do in Portland. I can't go. I got to cancel the trip. And I'm like, all right, well. But the good thing is with 24 hours, so we just got refunded right back. But we're like on the search. But I don't know. We might just go someplace with the kids and just have a big party or something for my 40th.
Like, are you talking local, or are you talking like?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I can't wait to go to that.
Yeah, you'll be invited.
I just invited myself to things.
No, you would have got invited. You'd probably be about 4 hours late like you were the last party I invited you to, but
hey, listen. If you're early, then you might as well not even show up. If you're late, that's perfect.
Well, you're real late.
I know. Well, I got to do something where wherever we go, we're spending the night. That's what's going to have to happen.
You could have stayed that night.
We could have.
Given you could have stayed.
Cougsgiving was so freaking fun. I'm telling you, highlight of 2019, like 20 things, and then Cougsgiving. It was that good. Like 21st on my highlight.
It was good.
Easily.
It's always good. Good food, good people, good drinks.
Top 5, easily. Top 5 of 2019. Maybe
we
top
won.
3.
We beat Stanford.
That was fun. Okay, now if you guys go to a party, I've never been to a party that like that where you lose. So winning was a blast. I'll tell you that right now. So if you guys are planning on going to any sort of like hosted party by someone who is absolutely bonkers for that team, make sure that team wins. Way more fun.
It would have been fun if we would have lost too. We're used to that.
Speaking of that, one of the guests there, Zach.
Yeah.
Dude.
I tried calling him on the way here. He didn't answer.
He's he's picking up for me. Weird. But
All right. He probably thought I was with you and hit ignore.
So he, dude, craziness about that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm glad he's okay.
We can talk about it. He's cool with us talking about it.
Yeah, I'm glad he's good. That was crazy.
Yeah. No, he had a health scare. Did not know. I saw him on Facebook. You probably got a little heads up before that.
Yeah, we were all supposed to meet for Christmas that night. And maybe the next day, the night it happened, his mom texted me and texted all of us and was like, "Hey, this is what's going on." And pray. And this
Scary.
And that. It was super scary.
Scary. Still, I mean, he's getting better. He said, but still, I talked to him 4 days ago, mostly because I saw his brother on a commercial, which is pretty sweet.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah, Nasty Nate over there on some FedEx commercial. If you guys watch a FedEx commercial, you see the one with the baby who had like the heart transplant. He's the opening doctor who kind of gives this concerning look at the very beginning of it. So that's Nate Peterson for you.
What's up, Nate?
And then
He doesn't listen.
He doesn't listen. He's not on Facebook. I went to go like, hey, tag him in this picture.
He's
And,
on Instagram.
is he? You know who doesn't follow me on Instagram? You have that app yet?
Me?
Yeah, I know. You got that? You got that app yet where it says follow? It's like follow up or something like that.
Mm-mm.
You download it. It like goes here. This person's following you. This person's not that you follow. This person that you follow is not following you. So it's those people that kind of like jump on. They follow you. You follow them back. Then they jump off. So you
they're just trying to get followers type of deal.
right, and so you don't look like a big idiot just following this dude who doesn't follow you anymore.
Yeah.
Z Nuts does not follow me on Instagram.
Ouch.
I was ready. He follows so many people. I was ready to fight him.
What'd he say?
I haven't talked to him yet. I'm going to confront him on this. You know what?
He's not going to answer.
You watch.
He won't. He'll know. He knows where to gather that. So he didn't answer.
Call Zach Peterson.
Calling Zach Peterson.
Who's that? We got Rich and the Famous on there. What's that
Oh,
dude's
yeah.
name?
I'm big time in.
Calling Zach Peterson.
Just
Takes you,
answer.
Takes
Please
you
answer.
back to your Harry Potter days.
Please answer. Please answer.
He's not going to answer.
Please,
bro.
dude. If he doesn't answer me, I'm gonna flip.
He's not. He didn't answer me either.
I'm gonna dip. Yeah, but he'll answer me, not you. I'll dip, trip, flip, Fantasia. He needs to. I'll leave a nice message for him. He better call back.
You've reached Zach. I can't get to my phone right now, but if you leave me your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Bye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Zach. This is Travis, Kenny, your so-called friend. You're not answering the phone, A of all. B of all, you don't follow me on Instagram. That's stupid and dumb, and it pisses me off. I follow you, and you don't follow me. And that follow-up app showed me that this like 2 days ago. And I was going to call you on it, but now I'm calling you on it now. So you better call me back real fast, or else I'm going to unfollow you on Instagram. That's a friggin' promise. Let's just see if he calls back.
He's not calling back,
He'll
bro.
call back now.
No, he's not.
He'll call back now. You watch.
So what? How was New Year's for you?
It's good.
What'd you do? Anything?
I worked until 2, and then I went home and I drank at home. And it was like I'm not an alcoholic. I looked forward to drinking so much, and I just stayed at home and I played video games. No, a little bit, and then the fireworks are going off. Celebrated friggin' at 9 p.m. and then we went to bed.
You didn't even make it till midnight.
Yeah, we got to like 11.
You guys didn't even go down and have a cocktail anywhere or anything?
No, because we had the kid, we had just Jacqueline, we had the 3-year-old. I feel like we did something. Oh yeah, we played cards and we watched Hogan's Heroes and the Carol Burnett show like it was 1973 and we were ringing in the new year.
That sounds epic. That sounds awesome.
What'd you guys do?
Cooked some good steaks, made some good food, hung out.
Oh yeah, you invited us out
Yeah, I invited you over and you bailed.
for Hogan's Heroes and Carol Burnett show.
Yeah.
Do you blame us though?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. That's ridiculous. Is it black and white?
No, it's all in color, like fuzzy color, but yeah, it's good color.
Wow.
So anyway, you cooked some steaks up.
Cooked
People
some good
came
steaks.
over.
Cooked some good steaks. It was low key though. Had like 2 or 3 couples over.
Did you
Kids played.
play any bordacious games?
No. Oh yeah, we played Phase 10. I think. No,
Phase 10 is fun.
it is fun.
I do like that.
We're really becoming Phase 10ers. It is a fun game, but I got to play it with Keto Tommy because he's a freaking animal when it comes to scorekeeping. I don't know any of that.
Oh, really? So he's the one that's like, okay, yeah, we scored an extra 5, and everyone's like, wait, what? And you're like, no, we're good.
Yeah, dude, the dude's an animal when it comes to scoring.
Is that Zach calling you?
No.
About to kill him. What?
Oh boy, my wife has jury duty tomorrow and forgot about it. She can't get out of it.
Is she like, come home right now?
Oh, she said, "What if they don't grant my request?" Have you ever done jury duty?
Does she need someone to watch the kids?
No, they got school.
Oh, all your kids go to school?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So I am not doing anything if you want to drop the kids off.
No, they have school all day. All of them.
That's crazy.
I don't though.
You have to work?
Yeah, I got to work, but
Right.
I'll be here at 10 drinking with you.
All right. That's I see what you're saying. Sounds good. Come on over.
What's the good word? What are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing.
Nothing. Today's your night to shine, huh?
I'm going to be editing most of our. I've got like 5 or 6 to edit. We'll edit this one. I'll get this out Thursday morning. That's what I do. I just sit there and I just edit.
It's a lot of work.
It's a ton of work, dude. But we're going to keep this thing rolling.
What's your new resolution? Any?
Yeah, it was get back to working out.
So
Which I did past 2 days. Just crushing it.
Crushing it.
Yeah.
You look yoked right now.
No, it's the gut. The gut came back over the holidays, man.
Everybody's dead.
But I gained 4 pounds. Now here's the thing. I lost about 14 pounds, and so then I gained 4 pounds back. So that means I'm down 10 pounds, and I could have just gone up another 4 and been even in a worse shape. So I'm just happy that Z Nuts started following you.
What a puss.
I just got the notification on my phone. Z Nuts started following you, and then it's about friggin' time. Let's just say, Z Nuts, all caps. It's about friggin' time. Cannot believe he listened to his voicemail. Who listens to a voicemail?
He's screening his calls, bro.
Who listens to a voicemail?
I do.
I don't.
You're like my wife that has like, you call her and be like, voicemail's full.
Yeah.
Like, well, how do you have 400 voicemails? You don't listen to them? She's like, no, I never listen to them. Well, what if there's an emergency or something? I don't
Just send a text if it's an emergency.
There you go. There you go.
So, anyway, yeah, been working out. Got a gut, up 4 pounds, but I was down 14, so I'm happy.
You look good.
No, I don't. You're lying. But you look good, actually.
It's the black shirt.
Have you been
I'm not wearing a black shirt. You are.
Have you been working out?
Yeah, every day.
No, I mean like seriously working out
Every
though.
day.
Like, what do you do for your workouts? Just tell me.
I go at 5 a.m. I go to a CrossFit gym. Maple Valley.
Yeah, so what does that even mean? Like, I mean, okay, how long do you
It's called the Great White Buffalo.
how long do you stay there? Like, how long is your actual workout?
I start at 5 and I'm done at 6:30 every day. 6:30 a.m. every day. 5 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. every day.
an hour and a half of working out?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like so much time. Like, I can do 35 minutes and then I'm like, I don't know what else to do. I'm done.
No, that's the good thing about going to a gym like that. They have like everybody's doing the same thing. Different weights, obviously, but everybody's doing the same thing.
And then how many calories are you burning? You got to be punching that into your
No, I don't punch that in. I just stick to my macros. So obviously I'm burning more than if I'm like, I don't know, 2,700 calories right now. So with that being said, whatever I'm burning also on top of that is just extra, right?
So then what are you eating?
In the morning I have oatmeal with a banana, 1 cup of wild blueberries, like a spoonful of like this mixed nut butter.
Yeah.
Comes with a bunch of different nuts type of deal from Costco.
Oh.
1 carton of egg whites.
I got a story, but we'll see that for the next one.
1
Keep going.
carton of egg whites. And
Yeah.
then from there, like the biggest thing that I've learned with like meal planning and stuff is so like I basically have the same breakfast every day. And so it's just consistency and staying on track with what you're doing, right? So, and I still have a long ways to go, but the next thing is like tonight I'll look forward to like lunch tomorrow. So before I left, or like at 3:00 today, I threw in like probably 4 pounds of like organic chicken breast in the crock pot with like some low-cal sauce and stuff on it, and I'll shred it and then I'll weigh it out. And so then I'll do like probably 24 ounces of chicken tomorrow. I'll knock out the rest of my protein.
So
And then
you said you're at
veggies and
you're at 315.
Mm-hmm.
What were you at before you started all this? What's your highest you've ever been?
like probably 335, 340
And then, when was that?
when I was playing. My last
Oh, really?
My last year playing.
But that was, you have to be that big at that time.
I was, like in the NFL, I was small, dude. Like when they'd see me on film, I was like, dude, I look like a kid out there compared to these guys. And I wasn't small, but
Right.
like compared to the guys I was next to, I was like, I got to get some weight in this ass.
Now you just maintain 315. So you're working out for an hour and a half and eating right, and you're just and you're able to maintain this.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Muscle weighs more than fat too. So
good point.
as you start to lose fat and gain
Right.
muscle, you just kind of fluctuate.
So it's
right
just
there, you
yeah,
know?
what you're losing, what you're gaining.
Right. So like if I was to get down to, and I've done this before my brother's wedding, I went from like when I got done playing football, I was probably 330 ish, and I was in good shape, really good shape. I was playing football every day and whatever. I was in good shape, but that big. And when I got done playing, I was like, I am done, dude. I'm done. And like I hardly worked out, didn't do a lot. I just needed to like check out because every day I was working out and every day I was
Right.
running and every day I was banging heads and every day I was doing this and that. Hindsight 2020, probably not the best decision for me, but I basically didn't do anything for like a year. And then I was like, my brother's like, I'm getting married, and this is however many months away or whatever. And I'm like, I'm going for it. I'm like, I got to get back into this and get, and I just felt like shit anyways. I'd walk up the stairs and just be like huffing and puffing. So like 3:30. So like, listen, like, or like,
Right.
I can't say a year. It was probably like 8 months though that I didn't do much.
Right.
And so you go from like 3:30, like built muscle and like, I mean, I can't say I was like six packed out or anything. By
Right.
no means was I, but I was in good shape and muscled out, like had muscle and all this stuff. And then that muscle turns to fat. And then like literally like trying to tie my shoes, I was like, this is stupid. Like,
Dude, tying shoes. If you're trying to do this move where you're just trying to slip them on with your leg kick to the side and your arm and you can't even look at it, it's that bad.
Yeah.
Like you're like trying to feel. I was that. That makes you feel like the biggest, like just you're just this big pile of.
yeah, I was like walking up like stairs and like getting like not like breathing hard, but like definitely elevated breathing.
You're breathing a little hard, little harder.
Yeah, and I'm like, I gotta do something. So then I went like crazy extreme, and I was like, I did cardio. I had like this step mill in my garage, which is actual stairs that rotate.
Oh,
so
nice.
you step up on them.
Yeah.
I used to have it. I got rid of it, but I had it in my garage, and so I would do 30 minutes minimum on it, 7 days a week, every day.
Really?
And then my diet went from like
Not really caring what
crazy amount of calories, whatever, and beers and all this stuff. I didn't drink for like 30 some days. Didn't do anything, and like literally went from 330 to like my lowest point was 270, and I looked stupid. I looked like a bitch, like sucked in, like. But that's the problem when you do it the wrong. And I did it the wrong way though. Like I did it the wrong way because when I was at like 290,
Yeah.
I saw that muscle tone. I saw this and that. But then I was like, I was probably eating like 800, less than 1,000 calories a day.
Whoa.
So like I was basically starving myself and working out like crazy. And it was totally wrong way. It's not sustainable, right? So after my brother's wedding, 3 months later, I was back up to, whatever. And then, but that's the thing. Like when I was in Buffalo, I could never go. When I was in Buffalo, I couldn't get, like they made me get to like, they're like, okay, you need to be 305. And I was like, okay, well, what? And they're like, okay, here's your diet plan. Here's what you're going to do. This is what you're going to eat outside of here. Other than that, go tell the chef guy when you go to eat your name and he'll have your stuff prepared already for you. And I'm like, okay. So you go in there and he'd have the stuff. Like they wanted me to put on like,
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like probably 300 when I got there. They wanted me to put on 5 pounds. But I did it.
Right.
I put on like probably 10 pounds, but then I was like kind of soft feeling, it wasn't like muscly. So then after the Bills released me and when I was going to Europe and all this, getting ready for Europe and stuff and training with Seahawks and everything, I kind of went down that 10 pounds, but I put it back on in muscle. So now I'm 305, 307-ish, 310-ish with not sloppy how I
Right.
was. But it's like once you push your body to a higher level of weight that you want to get to, then your body, my body anyways, adapts to that weight, drops down, and then puts it back on muscle-wise. And it's probably some fat too. And then every plateau you hit as you go up, it's hard to get there. But once you get there, putting on weight,
Yeah.
then the shitty thing is when you don't want to be that big, you it's real easy to get back to that 330 mark. It's real easy. But had I not done that, I'd probably be 305 and just whatever, you know what I mean? But it's always pushing the limits to get to where you needed to be to play.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, everyone out there that's listening, stick with your New Year's resolutions.
The biggest thing is this: 20 to 30 minutes of activity a day.
Okay.
And be consistent with it. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Every day.
Every day.
Do you ever take a rest day every once in a while?
Yeah, for sure. But like,
are you saying like super hyperactive or just like active? Like, you know how you go to CrossFit and it's like you go from 0 to 100 like immediately.
right away.
Or you want to do like
do
maintain.
something. Get your heart rate up.
Just do something.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if you can, that will help a ton. I read a study one time that said like doing like, for somebody who doesn't do anything, doing like 15 minutes of a workout a day will like drastically change you.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, it's doing something.
You're
from
doing
nothing,
that. Yeah.
Right.
And we're built for that. We're actually, our bodies are not built to sit around, even though I'd love to. They're not built for that. They're built for moving. They're built for activity. They're built for
especially you. You're a well-greased machine. Oh, flex on me, bro. You almost ripped that pole.
So big. All right, everyone, thanks for listening. Shoot us some questions for Joey. I want to ask him just the deep, dark questions in his mind. We're going to get crazy with it on this next one. I cannot wait. I'm going to get wild with him. I'm going to put him in a position that he's never been in before. I'm going to back him up against the corner. I'm going to hit him with one question after another. I'm going to break him like I'm Barbara Walters. He's just sitting there in tears. He's going to cry. We're going to have a good time. And I can't wait.
Let's go. Sponsors, get at me.
All right, thanks for listening.